Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Wednesday, March 30th, 2022. I am Freddie Liebird. Premier of Nevis, the Honourable Mark Brantley, met with members of the Nevis Historical and Conservation Society on Tuesday, March 29th at his office to hand over a painting of Alexander Hamilton to the museum. Premier Brantley explained that the painting was initially donated by Albert Harris, a Kittitian-born painter living in Canada.
There is a Mr. Albert Harris, who is from St. Kitts, but apparently has lived for most of his life in Canada. He is now quite elderly and so not as mobile. But he did this painting because he is an artist of a depiction of Hamilton. And his request is that we find a home for this somewhere in the museum. And so I thought it was an appropriate time to present this to you for purposes of getting it into the museum, we hope, and being able to display it in the name of course, Albert, but also, of course, a depiction of Nevis's most famous son, Alexander Hamilton.
Director of the Nevis Historical and Conservation Society, General Nisbet, accepted the painting on behalf of the museum. Junior Minister of Gender Affairs, the Honourable Hazel Brandy Williams, along with employees of the Department of Gender Affairs, met with staff of the Bank of Nevis International on Tuesday, March 29th, to convey the Ministry's gratitude to the bank for sponsoring the host of activities in observance of International Women's Month. Honourable Brandy Williams expressed thanks to the members of the bank's board for their willingness to support the Ministry's initiative.
In very short order, we reached out to our local agent here in the person of Mrs. Tuckett, and we discussed with her our intent. And in very short order, the board considered that what we were doing is indeed in alignment to what Bunny stands for. I secondly would want to thank Rachel. She came in, and I don't even understand where she got the energy. She went to most of all the secondary schools and some of the primary school, and she brought a message of hope to our young people.
She went on to speak on the idea behind Sunday's Music and a Message and its intended impact on the island's youth.
We are cognizant that our young people have been in a very stale state over the last 2 years, having been confined to their homes, not having school, not being able to interact with others. And so they have had very challenging times. We from the Ministry of Health and Gender Affairs, we have seen some startling statistics as it pertains to mental issues. And these have come basically because of the situations that our young people are finding themselves in and have to battle with. We have also seen an increase in HIV and AIDS. We have also seen an increase in teenage pregnancy. And it was against this backdrop that we felt that we must do some sort of intervention at this time to assist our young people in getting over this hump, to remind them how valuable they are to us.
Bank of Nevis International's Vice President of Business, Rachel Whitfield, and Senior Vice President of Banking, Sonia Bowen-Tuckett, thanked the Ministry of Gender Affairs for allowing them to be a part of the initiative, assuring that the bank would continue to play an integral role in building a positive future for the island's young people.
On behalf of the bank, I want to express our gratitude for giving us the opportunity to align with your message and all the wonderful work that you're doing at the Department of Gender Affairs. When we first received your letter, we discussed it internally. The board felt that it aligned with our core message. Our tagline is also, tomorrow's future begins today. So when we saw what you were trying to promote and promoting gender equality, we took that letter and opportunity to our shareholder, and Mr. Michael Prest felt that it aligned with his core beliefs. So therefore, he decided to very eagerly and excitedly participate as platinum sponsor, and we were very happy to see how wonderful it went.
What I particularly like about this is that it was not just a one-time event. It's going to be continuity. And as Rachel would have mentioned, we at Bonnie, we will be having some internships, we will be having some mentorship programs. So we look forward to being a part of our future, which begins today.
The Department of Gender Affairs, Music and the Message ended the month of activities for International Women's Month. The show incorporated various local performances such as De Jour, Deli Ranks, Shekinah Dance Group, and Poise SKN, and was held at the Malcolm Guichard Recreational Park. The following is a notice from the Nevis Buses Association. The members of the Nevis Buses Association wishes to inform the general public that there will be an increase in passenger bus fares on Nevis beginning Monday, April 4th, 2022. Short stops will incur an additional 50 cents, while all other destinations will incur an additional $1. We look forward for your continued support during this transition period. Still to come, a Romanian ambassador presents credentials to Governor General. The details right after this break.
Have you signed up for the Nevis Water Department's new ePay platform? It's an easy, safe, and secure process. Here's how to sign up. Have your water bill handy and log on to epay.neviswaterdepartment.com using your mobile phone, tablet, or desktop, and the rest of the process is easy to follow. It can also be accessed by going to our website at www.neviswaterdepartment.com and clicking on Pay Your Bill. Once you have completed the process and your account is activated, the app allows you to make payments directly to Nevis Water Department, get access to your account balance, have access to your payment history, and interact with our customer service department through the help desk feature. Yes, it's that simple. So don't wait. Sign up all of your accounts today. And remember, we at the Nevis Water Department are here to bring you, our valued customers, exceptional service.
Welcome back. The following is a notice from the Department of Physical Planning and Environment. The general public is asked to note that the Department of Physical Planning and Environment will be closed from noon on Thursday, March 31st. This is to facilitate the opening of the Nevis Peak National Park Interpretation Center. The Department of Physical Planning and Environment regrets any inconvenience caused. The department will resume regular operating hours at 8 a.m. on Friday, April 1st. On Monday, His Excellency Governor General Sir S.W. Tapley Seaton received the new ambassador of Romania, Her Excellency Theodora Magdalena Mercia, who presented her credentials and those of recall of her predecessor. While in the Federation, the ambassador will pay courtesy calls to the Minister of Foreign Affairs and Aviation, the Honorable Mark Brantley, the Minister of Tourism, the Minister of Education, and the Minister of International Trade. St. Kitts and Nevis presently has one student pursuing studies in Romania. The areas of cooperation and offers of training include national security under regional police training and other international courses designed for diplomats. Mention was also made of the present situation in Ukraine. The ambassador thanked St. Kitts and Nevis for their support at the United Nations. St. Kitts and Nevis and Romania established diplomatic relations on June 25, 2009. Ambassador Mercia was accompanied by her spouse. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I'm Freddie Siliberd. Thank you for viewing.